Oh, there he is. Okay. Maybe a little higher if you can. One more click. There he is. There's my Troy.
Recording in progress.
Got it.
All right, we got to try. Welcome to episode 103 of the Spivey Special Podcast. We got another Kings Nuggets watch party. Hopefully, this one goes a little bit better. Spoiler alert, it has not gone better so far tonight.
Yeah, Kings at half down. I think it's 15. Jokic has 24 and 10 at half. Just kind of dominating the game with Sabonis not playing tonight. So Kings already the worst of the two, not having their best player, in my opinion. I think he's a lot better than Fox, but Kings down at half per usual, and I'm all about it. I'm on Team Tank, so wins aren't for me. After blowing when last two games, they actually blew it. They should have won both of those. So
Definitely should have won that game against the Knicks. They were up big at halftime and then just went on full choke mode. The ref stopped calling anything for the Kings. The Kings got frustrated and did very Kings things by not scoring the ball, and they
Kings
missed a
gonna
billion
Kings.
threes. And then Sabonis got upset that they were blowing yet another lead, and he pulled a boogie. He got mad at a foul call and got himself double teed and ejected. Put his hands on an official, and he is missing the game tonight. So neat.
The ref should have been standing there. So
he shouldn't have been standing there. You're right.
He learned his lesson.
Mm-hmm.
So Kings down 15 and a half. You're just joining us. Jokic just dominating the game. I think he's got 24, 10, 5 assists. So he's on pace for another triple-double, and it's going to be an outlandish one because I think he's just going to continually eat probably at least 40 points. Could even peak around 50 if the game stays somewhat close and he gets to play
I think he can
most
get
of
to
the
50.
fourth quarter.
I think
Let's
he can
root
get
for
to
that.
50. Yeah.
Let's just root for
Let's watch something
50 for
special. It won't be the
Jokic.
Kings, but let's watch something special. All right, Troy. We got a little lull time here during halftime. Let's say hello.
Lol.
Say hello to Loca. Loca,
Loca
good
in
evening.
the house.
Thanks for joining us from Florida. We got big news, Troy. Merch is here. Our hats have been ordered.
Is.
They came a week early. Apparently, the distribution center is like in California somewhere. It just like I looked at the tracking. It was like label. It's in Sacramento.
Boom.
Boom.
Buckets.
Boom. I just showed up today. So I got my gray hat on today. It's pretty baller. You should check it out. I got Troy's black and white bill. I think this one's a little cooler, but
yeah,
it's
going to be on
pops,
a cooler
man.
person.
It just
so
pops.
It's kind of got like a Raidery vibe, which I don't like care for that much, but I think it looks nice. It's just clean.
If you don't care for the podcast, but like to root against the Kings somewhat like we do, we also have a Kings hat that I designed that is up on there as well. It's pretty rad. I sent you a text. You didn't respond. I was very sad about that, Troy.
Yeah, I don't really read most of the texts that you sent me, to be honest with you. Usually you send them so early or so late that I just read them in the morning, and you're messing up my bingo clash that I got going on, so it's kind of hard for me to focus.
I think I did send that at like 11:30, so I'll give you a pass on that one.
So big news, we are 1 week away from me leaving to Reno, and the madness is going on all over the place. Arizona State earlier today was up by 14 points with 3 minutes and 1 second left, and Stanford walked off with a little bank ski at the buzzer to move them on in the Pac-12 tournament. We had some fights in the stands in one championship game where it was a 30-point game. The losing team wasn't having it, and I'm pretty sure I'd have to look more at the video, but I'm pretty sure some of the losing team's players went up in the stands and fought some of the fans. So pretty good there. I think there was one arrest from everything I read.
That's what you want.
It's just been good. There was a crazy game. I can't remember the two teams. A guy at the end of regulation makes a three to tie it, and then on the other end he blocks it, sends it in overtime, and then in overtime the other team down by one hits one from like half,
turning your squad,
walks it off. So madness already starting, baby.
I love it. I can't wait to watch it. I still have not watched a college basketball game this year. It might stay that way
Perfect.
for a little bit. I'm ready to just fill out a bracket and start rooting for some teams I've never heard of before.
Exactly. I don't really watch a lot either until like the championship week right now. So this is what I'm learning. NFL news popping off today as well.
Yeah, let's get that in before we get to the second half. Although I feel like the fourth quarter we could have done it too, since this game's gonna be a blowout. But let's
Just
talk
get it
NFL,
out of the
Troy.
way. Craziness.
They turned on the faucet for trades and free agents, and it has gone bananas.
He looks like Wentz. He's going to move over to the old Commanders. Sources say. I don't think that's official yet. Russell Wilson's heading to Denver. I think. I heard he had to accept the trade. Did he accept it?
He had to waive his trade clause. Yeah, he said his goodbye to Seattle today on Twitter, so I'm pretty sure that's official. They sent back all the picks. Andrew Locke and no Fant and that other defensive player that's really good. Seahawks got a haul. I mean, I think it depends on the side that you're looking at. As a Seahawks fan, you're crushed that Wilson got traded and you think you'd get more. And I think everyone that doesn't have a dog in the horse is like, man, they give up a lot for Russell Wilson, who's played part of a season a year ago and like not good last year. So
what does that saying mean? Dog in the horse.
Dog in the horse. It's like dog in the fight.
That's a new one. Oh.
And horse in the horse.
There's bears and stuff.
It's bears.
I was just making sure. I didn't know what the dog in the horse was.
I'm just all excited about NFL train.
Yeah, and then Rodgers signing the huge contract, which is interesting to me. He's old, like blue.
I think Tom Brady broke what age means in the NFL, and they're like, "Oh, okay, we might be able to get 9 more years out of him. Let's sign him." What are they going to do? They're going to get Jordan Love?
When was the last time Rodgers won a big playoff game, though? That's one thing that's interesting to me. How do you lose to the Niners and Garoppolo at home?
He is a playoff choker. He's the James Harden, except he has one. He has a ring. So it's not an even comparison.
Yeah, I don't know if that was because of him or like in spite of him type of ring.
Is he like a Dirk? I don't know how to make that comparison.
Dirk, yeah. Well, Dirk was nasty.
Who's the best regular season player that only won 1 ring?
Well, with no ring would be Marino.
Yeah.
Oh my! I don't know what's happening. They're showing a replay right now. It looks like Denver's coach got teed up, maybe even ejected at half here. Kings got some.
Well, it's a 12-point game at halftime. There was a reviewed call at the end of the game where Fox flailed his arms for 3 at the buzzer.
Got it.
And I'm pretty sure that would make Mike Malone pretty mad if they gave him that call.
I just want to hear. I know if you're following us.
He made 3 3 free throws, so they gave him that call where he just
And now, do we have technicals when we come out of the half, or?
I don't know if that was afterwards. It doesn't say in the game cast. They did inbound the ball and they threw up a shot after the free throws went in. So,
I'm just shocked Alex Len can't check Jokic.
It's crazy.
Jokic is 10 of 15 from the field, 4 of 4 from the line, 10 boards and 5 assists. Just absolutely dominating this game.
I like that Trey Lyles is leading the team in minutes right now. And points, and has the worst plus-minus. That's an impressive stat line.
Every highlight I've seen of Jokic, Alex Len's been guarding him. He's just not even close. It's just...
That's
all right, someone else is on him.
It's the ultimate mismatch.
And then Jones just getting eaten too. So Jokic just taking the game over. Kings down.
The best part about doing things yourself?
I thought the half was over. They were down 15, so that's good. We'll see what happened with that technical because he definitely got teed up. I don't know if it was earlier in the period there or not because, again, we watched it on mute. But looks like Trey Lyles is eating with 14 points. So my buddy Kevin got tickets to the game tonight, taking one of his kids, super jacked. His kid just couldn't wait to see Sabonis play tonight, and Sabonis doesn't get to play tonight, which kind of sucks. I think you should be able to get a refund.
That's pretty rough.
But it's not like it was a, maintenance sit or something. It was just a suspension.
You get some sort of like a
They,
free popcorn or something.
you get a hot dog because
You should
Sabonis
get a
isn't
hot
playing.
dog if Sabonis doesn't play.
Reminds me of semi-pro when they get to 100, and if they had 99, if they got to 100, they got free tacos or something like that. And Will Ferrell's playing defense on his own team, so they don't score.
Did you see him out there with the Warriors dressed as Jackie Moon during the Warriors warm up?
I saw last night. I saw it on Sports Center on a halftime thing, but
So
I
good.
didn't really.
He was at the shoot
I
around dressed
love.
like Jackie Moon throwing the ball to Klay Thompson while he was doing shoot around.
So do you think the Warriors are just figuring out how to play again with Clay, or do you think
Draymond is that team, so he's been out. So they need Draymond to come back because he's the engine that makes that thing work. Otherwise, they're just standing around jacking threes, which they're very good at, but they're like 14 and 14 over their last 28.
with him, and then like they were like 21-9 before him or something like that? I don't know the exact numbers, but really, really good without him.
Well, it basically coincides with Draymond coming out is when he came back in, so it's.
I believe
Can't put that all into
Draymond.
that.
I read Draymond's coming back on the 14th.
They should be back soonish, which is good.
I think he said the 14th is when he's going to make his return. So
Their young guys are getting some run though. Kaminga looks really good. Moody looks good. I don't think is Wiseman a thing. I don't think he's a thing. He sounds like a.
who knows? They just need Willie Cauley-Stein. I think that's their problem.
They need to get Trill. Trill has worked out for everyone ever.
All right, so we're still at half. Kings down 12. Craziness to end the half. We're still trying to figure everything out.
I think I'm watching it on the computer again, so I think you're going to be a little bit ahead of me when we do come back.
Dominating. Yeah, all of a sudden the score changed on the thing. I really like that hat. It looks on our Zoom, pulling the curtain back a little bit. It doesn't look as good. But like on Twitch, it looks really, really good.
I zoomed in a little bit on Twitch so you can see it. Our Zoom, I'm a little further away. I had to bring it in so you can read the hat.
That's a little too much of your face, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I don't like. We could just get a little less of that. That'd be great. So Kings down 12 at half. It'll be interesting to see where they can get their offense and if they can stop Jokic. I don't think they can. So I think the Kings are probably going to lose by double digits. But we're all here for the tank. So the Kings pull off a miraculous win. Wouldn't surprise me because they're all about that 11 seed. But I'm thinking boat race. But we're here for Jokic to get to 50.
I think he can get
50
to 50.
and 20.
I think he can get
50
a
and
triple
20.
double. He already has his double double.
Yeah, I think they're going to. I think
he'll
he'll
triple double. And can he get to 50?
Well, I think he'll get the triple double because I think the Kings are going to start throwing doubles at him. So he's going to be moving the
Could the second
ball.
half be the Boogie Cousins half after the game gets out of hands? Could he just throw up like a crazy 20 points in the fourth quarter? He's only got 7 minutes tonight. He scored 31 like the other night.
Carmichael Dave posted a picture of him hugging Boogie and said, Boogie made fun of my waistline before I could make fun of his hairline. So those two were pretty close. I haven't really listened to a lot of Carmichael Dave lately, though. Don't really care for his political posts that he does a lot on his personal page. So
yeah, that's not what I'm here for.
Trey
I want
Lyles.
popcorn talk and I want Kings talk. I don't need the.
Yeah. So Trey Lyles just eating. Do you think he could be our 4 next year?
No.
Is he just having one of those?
We'll win 35 games next year if he's the starting power forward. That's not good.
That's a come up if we get to 35, though.
You don't think we'll get to 35 this year?
This year?
11 more?
Absolutely not.
No, they won't get to 35. I guess 35 would be better, but still not great.
We're like the 30 range, 30 to 33 max.
Yeah, we need a starting shooting guard, which we do not have, and is not currently on the roster, and a power forward. And we have no cap room and 1 first-round draft pick.
Well, you gotta fire Holmes and Barnes in the offseason, see what you
Well,
can
then we need
get.
a 3 too. That's counting Barnes as our 3.
Well, you just got to get a third horse. You
Right.
can fill in the other
Barnes, I
positions.
don't think counts as a horse. He's a guy. He's an
No,
NFL level starter, but he's not. He can't be your third best guy.
he's like a Cal Expo horse, but he's not like one you'd see at like the Kentucky Derby.
He's
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 pulling a
harness
chariot.
racing. He's
Yeah,
harness racing.
he's pulling a chariot somewhere. He's
It's
definitely not a mutter. If it's raining, you might as well just put Barnes on the
yeah.
bench.
Yeah, there's horses. They're on the track. You can bet on it, but there's a harness on it. So
So I heard this on the radio. Who do you think, now that the AFC quarterback wise is just absolutely loaded,
mm-hmm.
which of those really good quarterbacks is going to be the one who never gets a championship? So you got Herbert, Lamar Jackson.
Well, I don't think it'll be Lamar Jackson.
You don't think he'll get one?
He's the closest to getting paid, right?
I
Years wise,
believe
he's the
so.
oldest.
I think he's one away from that. And then Burrow. I don't know if Burrow will ever get back.
No, I don't. I don't know.
Well, because then you have to go through Mahomes every year, right? That guy's pretty good. I'm not the best in the world, but Tannehill, he's decent. They win games. He's got one of the best running backs.
Josh Allen.
He might be the one.
I think he gets one. I think Burrow has. I don't think it'll be Burrow.
No, I think this was Burrow's one shot. I think the
I think
Bills are
everything
going to be
broke
good.
right for them to make their run this year. They've got
It's
a
just
lot of
how
guys on rookie contracts, so they have to win in like the next 2 years. Otherwise, it doesn't
how
work.
nasty is the AFC though? And then how many good teams would you say are in the NFC? Like 4?
The Packers will win 13 games.
Dallas will probably win 10 to 13 because
Right.
it's just their division's awful.
The Rams will still be good.
Rams,
The Cardinals will be good. The
Niners.
Niners will be good.
But I mean, it's a lot smarter
The
for
NFC South
Rodgers.
is going to be a dumpster fire. The East
Right?
is
That's
going to
what
be
I
pretty
mean.
bad unless Wentz is good. That's asking a
The
lot,
old
though.
Commanders. The old Commanders. That'd be something if they get their name and then they go and win.
Jay Francisco is watching along with us.
Friend, that's fun to say.
That's fun to say.
So just talking a little shop while we got the Kings on halftime break. Kings down 12 to the Nuggets. Jokic just eaten 24, 10, and 5. Trey Lyles, though, watch out. Kings leading scorer with 14. I think he's 6 and 9 from the field, I believe. 1 of 3
He's
for
getting
3.
torched on defense.
No, that's Alex Lenz getting torched. Come on, Zach.
Alex Lenz played 8 minutes, Troy.
Yeah, and I
Trey
saw
Lyles
5
played
highlights.
21.
I saw 5 highlights of
Oh,
Len just
he's
getting
not
eaten in 8 minutes.
He cannot make. This is not the matchup that he comes in for.
He needs to guard Boogie.
He needs to guard Steven Adams or Gobert or somebody big like that. Jokic is too
Sabonis
much.
actually last game. Sabonis actually did a really good job guarding.
Kendra
Jokic.
Lee's joining us. She's our most recent follow.
Well, you see that Katie Christensen lost a bet with Carmichael Dave. That's why she's wearing that Armstead jersey. She actually paid up.
Oh,
They
really?
didn't know if she was going to do it or not. You watching the feed right now?
Oh, I'm probably behind you because I'm watching it
well,
on my computer. Oh,
Her
there she
and
is.
Dr. Isn't that good? I don't remember what the bet was because I don't think she's a Niners fan. I'd have to remember what the bet was, but
I think Katie Christensen might be the highlight of the Kings season for me this year.
I think she's done a really good job. You know who's the low light? Kenny Thomas.
Kenny Thomas is bringing joy to my life watching him do the
So-
announcing.
How bad is Kyle Draper though?
Kyle Draper's not good. And Mark
No,
Jones,
like-
like the whole Mark Jones things is already like, I'm done with him too.
Yeah, I don't like this. I show up when I want thing.
Yeah. I'll do the Kings home games unless I'm doing something else.
Yeah, I liked. See, now we're shooting the technicals. I know you're a little behind, but I'm not sure if Malone got tossed or not. Let's
Maybe
see
you
how
could
many.
pause it for a couple seconds, then we can be pretty close.
He got 1 T. I'll pause it for a second, and then Barnes missed the free throw. So Malone. Could we get him back somehow? Okay.
I'm glad that this Streamlabs bot is yelling at Kendra and Loka right now because they're using all caps. I don't even know how to fix that, so I'm sorry that it tells you that you can't be spamming all caps. But I appreciate your excitement for the show.
Fox is just trying to do too much, and he hits a 3 to start the half.
There we
Are you
go.
about there? I paused it quite a
Fox
bit.
just hit a 3.
Okay,
That's where
let
I'm
me
at
pause
right
it.
now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what you need. Okay, where are you now? Guy with the headband has the ball?
He now has the ball, so we're pretty close. We're close enough.
Okay. I'm going to
Headband
hit
guy is
go
Aaron
live, though.
Gordon, by the way. Loco, we love you too. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Alex Len just eating on the boards. He's so much better than Jokic.
He's
I think Fox.
Yeah, let's get more
Ooh.
Alex Len minutes. Can we get that?
Look, we talk all that smack
He
at
push
halftime. That's what
shot it.
good
He
coaches.
pushed shot. We don't need Holmes. Just get Len in
No.
there. He can do the push shot.
We did the best coaching job at half you could do. You know he was listening to this pod at half. He's like, man, those Spivey brothers are just blowing me up. I better get a board and a bucket real quick.
Who else can we blow up to try to get some good minutes out of this Kings team?
I think you can blow up everyone on this team.
So Carmichael Dave
Fox
was
with the foul.
talking that the Kings need to go full blow up, like whole organization blow up. He said anyone that's been there longer than 2 years needs to go. What
So
are
we
your
can keep
What are your
Sabonis.
thoughts on that? So we keep
As long as we-
Sabonis.
Yeah,
And
as long as we
apparently,
can keep.
apparently Trey Lyles.
I like our new GM.
I like him as well.
Keep him. Keep McNair. We got to get a good coach, and that's going to change the whole, chemistry and whole organization. If you get a good coach, head on the shoulders with a good GM, that's all you really need. You need Vivek to just sit at courtside and shut his mouth and let them do what they want to do.
He's in the process of trying to buy one of those soccer teams that just went up for sale, which means he would lower his stake on the team. Apparently, he only owns like 30% of the Kings, but that's
really?
the controlling
Who owns the
interest.
rest?
I don't know, like people. Like the guy that owns Mark and Monica, probably Summit. Like people like that, because it's the Kings.
Mark and Monica's is good,
Ooh,
though. Fox is kind of eating. Down 8. 10-14.
They can't guard Fox, but we can't guard anyone
No.
on their team. So
that usually doesn't help. Fox has 18. He might get to 50.
Fox has been very good. And he's been a little better on defense, which is really all that we can ask.
As he just gets taken to the bucket.
No, that was somebody else. Fox was just standing
there.
there
That
watching.
was Holiday.
Yeah.
Ooh. So Kings down 10, 9:47 left in the third. We're on full tank mode, so if the Kings lose, we're pretty happy, and if they win, we're also happy. So it's like one of those wins, because the swag is here. If you guys are just joining us and you want a hat that Zach is wearing, go ahead and head over to our Streamlabs. I think there's 4 or 5 different color choices you can go with. Zach, would you like to hold up the one that I have, the black and silver? We also have a camo hat, which is pretty cool. Ooh, spooky. So yeah, Zach did a really good job designing the hat. So if you guys want one, go ahead, head over to Streamlabs.
I'm doing a little worse job modeling the hat, but I did do a good job designing the hat, I believe.
So I don't know about you, but did you see that foul they just called on the floor against Jokic? It's just like makes me sick to my stomach how that's a foul.
That's a call the Kings have not gotten all year in any game for any reason.
Well, I mean, Len fouled him, but I mean for that late to call.
Jump into a hip check into him.
My thing is, why is the referee on the far back corner making that call and the guy standing right there isn't calling anything? That's what I don't like. The guy was like in the third row.
Trey Lyles. He's looking around like, yeah, I fouled him. I guess I didn't call it, though.
This is weird. I hit all arm.
That's actually surprisingly good defense.
4 fouls on Len, though. That's going to be good for us.
Good thing we have a whole load of extra centers. Oh, wait. No, we don't. Who's going to play center now? Like, is Harrison Barnes going to play center?
No, you're going to have a lot of Jones minutes.
Oh, that's right. We still have Jones. Jones and Trey Lyles.
So the MLB, Oh man, Fox isn't ever gonna call. He's probably gonna get teed up behind the play if you ask me.
No, he's gonna stand there and
MLB.
pout like LeBron James.
Oh my. So the MLB is a stalemate still. It's going to be the first 2 weeks now of the season. They're going to get banged, which is fine. I think the MLB kind of likes it because they don't really make a lot of money in the first month, anyways,
Right.
because of the bad weather. So they won't be upset if it starts in May. Barnes, nowhere close. I could tell you that wasn't going to go in. So Kings down 12, playing even here in the third, which is rare with 8:20 left in the third. Not a lot of offense tonight when you don't have your best player.
Mm-mm.
I feel like that needs to go in for us. Man, we got to get Jokic that triple-double. I don't think he's going to get 50, though. Yeah, we're going the other way. I love it. It's Kings down 12, 8 minutes left in the third. Jokic just eating, though. He's so much better than everyone else in the league. Okay, Holiday, I see you. 9-point game. So, everyone knows we will be on, everyone listening now and throughout the week, we will be on the Golf Fanatics YouTube page. We'll be playing this Sunday. A little two-man scrambly. We're still waiting on the tee time. Their guy, I guess, didn't want to come into work today, so we're going to find out our time tomorrow.
We're gonna actually have a tea time. This sounds like it's gonna get pushed back. That's pretty late in the week, Thursday, to get a Sunday tea time.
They got a guy, Zach. They got
I
a
didn't know they had a guy. I forgot about the guy.
He was in some tournament, like I don't remember what course it was at, but he's been gone for like 5 days. So he's coming back into the office tomorrow. We'll probably be playing at like 4 p.m. But a little two-man scramble. And then they're actually going to be on our show on Monday.
Is Monday the day we decided on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll live it or if we'll tape it, so we're not giving spoilers away. We'll decide.
Yeah, we don't
that
want to
when we
spoil
get to
one
it.
of those.
We don't want to. All the people that listen to our show
We have a
aren't
lot
going to
of
watch it.
secrets.
We should want to give away how much we win by. You know what I mean? People aren't going to want to watch it when they already know the outcome.
Yeah, once they know we won by 6 holes, they were dormy 6 then.
I don't think we're playing match play there.
Is that
Wow, that was like a travel and a half. Only Kings down 7, 6:15 left in the
Here we
third.
go.
I think
Go
old Michael
Kinks.
Malone is going to call timeout.
He's
So, yeah,
gonna
pretty
bring in his
excited.
actual players. He's gonna bring in Boogie. Boogie is gonna score 15 unanswered. That would be my guess as to how this game goes.
Yeah, it's been a while since we hit the old green grass there at Timber Creek. It's been a long time for me. I think almost a year and a half, maybe 2 years.
I haven't played a lot of golf.
That's all right. I mean, we're just there to drink and have a good time and win by 10 strokes.
Mhm.
So, at what point do they turn the cameras off? That's where I want to get to. You know what I mean?
Well, if we win by too much or lose by too much, I think that's when the cameras go off. I've been watching a lot of their YouTube clips. Now they're in a commercial break here during the Kings game, and they have a lot of. It looks like they start on like the second or third hole because they're embarrassed that they're taping the first hole. They don't want to hold a play or something.
That's fine. I mean, we're going to still play it. We'll just let them know.
Yeah, we're playing from the first hole. They can start filming on the second one, and then just say who's winning after the first hole.
They can do whatever they want. We'll let the old timers know what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care. It's not going to slow us down. We're playing a two-man scramble.
Troy's going to hit it in the fairway. I'm going to try to hit it over a bunker towards the green. It's going to be a good start to the round.
If we both go OB, that's an awful start.
That could happen, though. That could happen. There's a good chance.
What can you do?
Have you hit any balls? Are you ready for this thing?
Oh, I'm ready.
You're going in cold?
I played 3 times last month.
Oh, that's right. You've been playing. I haven't been playing. I'm supposed to carry our team, so.
Yeah, I could never carry you.
No.
That's impossible.
Maybe fireman carry if you.
Earthly.
If you
I could probably pick. I could pick, like if you were in a fire, like in a house and unconscious, I'd be able to pick you up. I mean, I wouldn't be able to walk for like a week, but I'd be able to get you, I think.
But would you?
Depending how. It just depends how big the door, ways are. I'm not gonna just carry you to the door and be like that circle in a square puzzle where I just can't get you out.
Mm-hmm. All right, Kings cut it to 7. We're about halfway through the third quarter. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go.
And not only that, we also have some even bigger news that we are having the start of the season of Zach's daughter on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
The Tornadoes, correct? I gotta get it
Yep.
right because
Tornadoes.
we're all going to be out there. I'm not sure if are you working?
I'm working. I might try to flip something where I can get there for the game, but we'll see.
Sorry guys, I can't do anything between 8:30 and 9:30.
Yeah, basically.
I'll book something.
Yeah, you just book
All
a
right.
big job for me Saturday mornings, and I'll go. We'll go do that instead.
Well, I'll be there supporting the old niece. She
We were
better
watching her
drop some
today. She
bombs.
was playing very, very well.
That's good. I think the most, obviously in T-ball, the thing that's most important is just to have a good time and to win. So, I mean,
Learn
those
the
are.
rules. They actually got an
That-
out in the defense during practice day. I was very excited.
That's pretty cool. Like, was it a force play or did we throw it across the diamond?
Well, we just throw it to first. It went to like the pitcher, and then the kid forgot to run to first, but they still got it to first, and the first baseman caught it and stood on the base. So count that as a win.
Wow. Barnes is trash. Kings down 9. Barnes going to the line. 5:34 left in the third. Yeah, I think force plays and tag plays are going to be most of your outs there in the T-ball game. You're not going to be getting too many.
Well, they only throw to first.
6, 4,
That's
3.
the only thing they do on defense. That's the only thing they learn.
They're not allowed to throw to the other bases.
Well, they don't. They just always throw to first. That's how Ashton played T-ball too. I don't really understand the point of that. When I specifically remember Anthony catching a fly ball and turning an unassisted triple play because he knew the rules.
If I'm not seeing any 6-4-3s, I'm coming out of the stands.
You
I'm
might
just
have to
gonna be
come
out
coach
there.
him, Troy.
Come on, girls. What do you mean you got to slide at home? That a girl, Harper. And she's ejected. So Kings down 7.
Keeping it
A
close
lot better
without
than we thought.
Sabonis. I kind of like it. Good scrappy defense there. Metu.
Another steal.
Nope.
And then we just handed it right back to him. It's a good outlet pass, though.
Great
Gordon.
rebound. Is that Jones or Metu?
Oh, now you're a little ahead of me.
I'm
I think
ahead of you.
Metu's getting some run.
Let's give Metu
like
some
it.
run. That dude can score some points. He can't guard anybody, but he can get some hoops.
Barnes, squirrely, cut it to 5, so Kings are +7 in the third, which is rare.
That's
Very
what we
rare.
want. Great
I don't
defense
know-
again. A big steal. All right. Let's not get too crazy.
My question is,
Whoa, Foxy with a 3.
Wow, he's hot from beyond the arc.
Can we
Mike,
get
I would
another
call
timeout?
timeout. Mike, I haven't seen a lot of Mitchell in the second half.
It's probably why
Maybe
they're
they're just
making.
running.
That's probably why they're coming back. So I saw somebody tweeted out that Mitchell from 3, they had like all the categories like catch and shoot and off the dribble. He's like in the bottom 10 percentile in every single shooting category that exists.
But
He's elite on defense. So
I think though the
got
more
good
time you
confidence.
get in
He has
the
a good looking shot. He just
yeah, I mean
he's
it's
gonna
not-
get
it's not
really good over the offseason, I think. He's like the
Yeah, it's
guy
not
that seems like he puts in the work.
Yeah, I think he's going to get up a lot of shots. I mean, obviously, you already have one side of the floor pretty dialed in. So, like you said, his shot looks nice. It just, I think college guys just take a little bit of time to translate from the different length of the threes and everything.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he shoot? I don't think he shot a lot of threes when he was at Baylor. He did a lot of driving to the basket.
He's just going to hoist
He's gonna
next
hoist.
year.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you keep him, obviously,
Yeah.
he runs behind Fox. We're already set there. Sabonis and Jones at the 5.
You think Jones at the 5? That's where we want it?
As a backup,
Flippas with the follow. Thank you for joining us.
I don't think there's a lot of options though. Like, I don't think you're going to go find a better backup center than Jones.
Oh no, he's a great backup center. Oh yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sabonis
Okay.
starting, Jones is the backup,
And they just have
and
to
then you have
find a starting shooting guard
so you
and a
got
starting power forward with no cap room.
so Metu's going to be your backup 4.
Okay, I'll allow that. Or Trey Lyles,
Or
I guess.
Lyles. Yeah, or Lyles. Can Metu play the 3, or would that be too big?
No,
I don't
we
think he has
wouldn't
that
want him to,
skill
and he
set
can't guard
to draw
anybody.
the 3. So you got to flip Barnes and get either a 2, 3, or 4 stud. You run, I think, Holiday at the 2 for now.
I think they gotta just blow this thing up. I don't know who's on expirings or how any of that works. I know they don't have any cap room going into
What's his
next
name?
year.
Who's
Holmes has to get
26?
moved, and they're
I
probably
can't
gonna
remember.
have a pretty decent pick.
Who's 26 again? I can't remember. He came. Oh, Mary Had a Little Lamb. He's expiring, I believe. And then Holiday,
He's got one
we
more
have
year.
him at least one more year.
Mhm.
So I like Fox, Mitchell, Sabonis, Jones, either Metu or Lyles,
We're
but
talking going forward.
next year, yeah. Metu or Lyles, one or the other. You can't have both, and you have to find a good starting power forward. I think Holiday could be your 2 or backup 2, depending who you can find. He's got to find a good 3 and 4, really.
Yeah.
If you have 3 studs, right?
They just need 3 they need 3 guys
Sabonis
that
and
could play in a
Fox.
playoff series. They have 2. And Fox is like a question mark because we have no idea what would happen in that scenario.
But what I'm saying is, if you have 3 studs, Fox is just hoisting from all around now. Kings down 3. Did they get an extra point somewhere that I missed? Oh,
No,
I think they
maybe you're
changed.
behind.
They changed Fox's 3 to a 2.
Okay.
Put us back to 71. So Kings down 5 because we had 72, right?
4 more Jokic assists, and we got our triple double trade. He's coming.
Triple double. Well, he's
coming.
taking the ball up the court, so he's not going to get to 50 though. Unfortunately, that guy might. Nope, jinxed him. That a baby.
Memes is here.
Memes is in the house.
Memes is here. Thank you for joining us. Memes.
Look at that. Metu just eating. I told you. That's the guy. He's the next star of the Kings.
He gets buckets, but he cannot play defense. I don't understand how they're going to stop anyone with this current lineup.
No, honestly,
Holiday
if you
is the best defender. Deion Jones has been, Damian Jones has been really good.
If you just give the ball to Jokic right now, if you're the Nuggets, he could just drive in and score every time, right?
Who's that? Jokic?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need more Boogie minutes. What's going on here?
How's that not traveling? That's not even close, Gordon.
Boogie's only got 7 minutes. I feel like that's a waste.
I hope that's him I don't think that is though. Checking in.
No, he's too skinny to be Boogie.
I wish we had Mike Malone still.
That'd be nice. I wish we didn't have Pete D'Alessandro because then we would have Mike Malone still, hopefully.
Or Jaeger.
Or Jaeger. Or George Karl. Or any of these guys. We had a lot of really good coaches and they just wasted them.
Just like players too. We can't develop coaches and we can't develop players. Metu complaining as they go down on the other end. Ooh, see, I hate that head flop. His dad has such a raspy voice. Fox got teed.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a flop. Can we challenge that?
Fox gets teed too. I love it.
Just everybody get teed.
Metu just gets hammered on the other end, nothing. And then that guy hurts his neck like he got in a car accident.
Did you watch the second half of the Knicks-Kings game the other night?
I was watching on Gamecast. We were doing something, but
so Randall went like grown. So imagine Harrison Barnes, like angry Harrison Barnes, where he's trying to get buckets, but it's Julius Randle against the Kings, and he was just mean mug bodying everyone down until they wouldn't like hit him anymore. And no calls the whole time. And then he would just hit like a step back three. He hit like 9 threes.
They just called another foul on Fox before the ball was inbounded, so I think they get another shot in the ball.
That's fantastic. Fox is gonna get kicked out too. Are they like actively tanking? Or are they like teaching them? Is Sam Hinkie like advising them from the stands with like a like?
Oh, we're gonna
Navy
look
signs?
to see if it was an out of bounds foul or what. Good old watching it on mute.
So he's pushing him the whole way. Fox sticks at his arm, and the dude runs into his arm.
They said he hit him in the face.
I mean, he might have hit him in the face. Should have been standing there though.
That's so soft. You could literally call that
The guy
foul
ran
on
into his arm.
every single play. You could call that a foul. He kind of like eye gouged him a little bit. That's one thing I don't care for Fox. Like if you traded Fox too and got another horse to go with Sabonis, I wouldn't be mad. I think this is really good for the Kings that Fox is playing so well these last few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you're going to keep Sabonis if you get rid of Fox, like when Sabonis needs to re-sign.
Yeah,
Unless you get him someone
you'd have
good.
to get somebody good. You have to get like Dame or somebody.
Now you're speaking my language.
Trade everything for Dame.
Dame, Sabonis, and Metu.
That's about all we'd have left if we pull off a trade for Dame.
3 on 5.
We'd have no picks.
That's
Barnes,
fine. We don't need no
Holmes,
picks.
like everyone that we have, every asset we have would be gone. Oh, it's a tech?
No, he got teed up after. We knew that.
Oh, okay.
No, this one was he fouled him out of bounds.
Oh, okay. So you
The
don't
ball
guard
hadn't
all
been
on
in
that.
yet.
Okay. We should really have like captions or something on. It's kind of more fun when
No,
we try
this
to
is-
figure it
yeah.
out using context clues. What's going on?
Yeah, we're not really sure what's going on, but there's bears and cats.
Jokic is just gonna mean mug him all the way down. Good D though.
Can you hit pause
little
for
help
a second?
D. Little help D. Can you hit live? Because you're
I'll
usually
go way
ahead of me.
ahead. I'll go way ahead of you.
That's fine.
Look at that. He's getting a standing ovation because he called a foul the other way. Love it.
Did he flop? Yeah, he
Fox.
flopped. He did the same thing. He did the head back flop that they did on the
Okay,
other
where are
end.
you right now? I got 60. He's talking.
You got 60? What does that mean?
The ref. He's talking to the. Now I'm at Fox. Now I'm at Christie. Are you not at that?
No.
Now I'm
I'm
way
at
ahead.
60. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm a little behind you again. I'm just going to be ahead of you.
That's totally fine. Because the score on the screen says 80 to 75, so I'm like a couple plays behind.
Well, I have 77, 73, so
I
we're
still
fine.
have that, so we're close enough. Oh, Boogie's in. Okay, let's go.
Now we're talking. I bet he hits a 3.
I bet.
Boom.
I hope he does.
He did. The only reason I knew that because he told me they had 80. There you go. Metu. He's the real MVP. So Kings down 5 with 1:38 left in the third, where we're at. If you're watching the stream, and don't look at the score on the bottom there because it's a little ahead of what we're explaining to you.
It's about to
do.
get Zoppity. I think Cousins plays the entire fourth, and he just torches the Kings. That's my guess.
So Kings got the ball after a little offensive foul ski.
Yeah, it's going to be weird with you ahead of me.
Perfect. All right, I'll
Offensive
pause it
foul.
again. Okay. Let me know when they show Metu making a basket on a replay.
Okay. Here's Boogie hitting a 3.
It's the next one.
And there's Metu making a basket. Good.
Okay.
All right, we're synced back up.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you guys come to this show. This is the
It's a
real
very
party. Again, if you guys are
top-notch
just
production
joining
that we have
us,
going on.
Spivey Sports Podcast, check out Zach's hat if this is the first time you've been joining us. The merch is in for us. We each got a hat. Pretty excited about it. So if you want one, go ahead and head over to Streamlabs/Streamlabs.
It's streamlabs.com/Spivey Special Podcast 1/merch. AGAP Podcast is here joining us tonight.
Finally.
Gentlemen, or probably just gentlemen. If I had to guess, it's probably Colby. Thank you for joining us tonight. We got a big game going on right now. Kings are keeping it close, despite not having our best player. Probably
not even close. Best player.
Yeah, no Sabonis, no Holmes. Still no Terrence Davis, which they definitely miss.
Yeah, I even forgot about Terrence. There's a guy you put at the 2.
I don't know that he's a starting level. I mean, if we got a really good 4, I guess that could be a thing. But
you go Holiday, Davis at the 2. That's good enough.
No, it's not.
For what
not
we've
to
had,
win enough games in the West to make the
for
playoffs,
what we've had.
It's better, but we don't need to be just like a little bit better.
Yeah, that helps. We haven't ever been better.
We need to be a lot of bit better. We need this draft pick to pay off.
Yeah, we need to lose this game. I don't know what the Kings
cut
are
it
doing.
to 3. 80-77. Yeah, A-Gap said the suspension is so dumb. I agree. Poor Sabonis was getting manhandled.
Did you see that
Boogie
Syracuse
with the offensive foul? I love this. Let's go. Get Malone kicked out.
Now you're like 3 seconds ahead of me. Did you see the guy on Boeheim's son on Syracuse? He torches it. Like the guy can shoot like no one's other. And so they have to basically win the ACC tournament to make the big dance. And they won by like 40 today. And their best player, Boeheim, punched a guy in the stomach and got suspended for the next game against Duke. It wasn't really that bad a punch.
Yeah, let's get some more Davion Mitchell threes. That's what we need.
I heard, though, like on all the stats, he's awful.
He is one of the worst three-point shooters in the league. And he shoots in volume with the Kings. So, but he's an outstanding defender.
There's a lot going on right now in this offensive possession. Great. That's 2 blocks.
Pretty good. That's a pretty good little run by the Kings.
If they would have made that would have been classic. 3 slots, down to 1 second.
Yeah.
Buckets. So Kings down 3. They're going to have basically the last shot. Denver will probably have a nice little half-court shot after. And never mind, we got called for a legal pick. I like that they're calling illegal picks now.
I think so too.
I can't remember who it was. One of those old like greats. He's like, well, why don't you call traveling and carrying and illegal screens? The game would be a lot better.
I'm way behind. End of the half. Great block. Let's go.
Great.
Boogie's frustrating. You're way behind. He's shaking his head. I am way behind, Troy. I love this, though.
No, you just said the end of the half. I got the end of the third.
Yeah, I'm way behind. I'm a whole quarter behind.
Can't put the cat in the horse. I always say.
I'm having a night, Troy. We're doing whole 30. I don't have any carbs in me. I need the sugar.
Don't put the horse in. What did you say? Don't put the horse in the cart or something like that?
No, the horse was the wrong part of the metaphor. The wrong dog in the horse, I believe is what I said.
Oh, yeah. Don't put the wrong dog in the horse.
No, I don't have a dog in the horse. I believe that was the phrase.
That's what it was. That's terrible. That's not even close to a saying.
Oh, man, Troy. What are we going to do?
I don't know. I don't know what to root for here in the 4th.
We want the Kings to be competitive and lose. That's what we want, Troy.
I don't know if I want that, though.
So we touched on the big NFL moves. I'm not sure how I feel about all of them yet. Rodgers, I knew he was going to go back to Green Bay because there's really nowhere where he could go. Nobody has cap room to sign him, and he's too old to throw the farm at him. And I don't really think he wanted to lose. I think he's playing some sort of weird Aaron Rodgers.
The thing with Rodgers that I can't stand is he's like someone who always has to have the attention on him, and when it's not, he just says something outlandish, so you're thinking about him. I don't like that,
He's like LeBron.
basically.
Yeah, LeBron. No one's talking about LeBron. He's just going to change his number to 6 so he can be the top selling jersey guy.
And then come out and say something stupid, and then
He's like, I'm not closing the door on going back to Cleveland when no one was talking about him. Directly after MJ gets introduced last at the NBA 75 and gets the big standing O in Cleveland, and he didn't.
Did you see that he's going? He said he's not going to retire until he gets to play with his son.
Yeah, he's been saying
that.
And
then someone's like, "Well, your son's averaging 6 points. We're going to play like the G League or China."
No, he'll get drafted just to get LeBron for the 1 year for his final year. Can you imagine that? If you're a team that was like struggling sales.
Yeah, you're like the Pistons or something.
Like the Thunder just like trade up with all their crazy picks just for the 1 year of LeBron just to see if he would do it.
We'll take Bronny.
He'd probably start on that Thunder team.
Gosh, that's so bad. All right, so I don't know if we're going to be synced up again. I got Fox. I got Trey Lyles.
Inbounded in the third quarter for me. That's where I'm at.
Yikes. I'm watching the highlights. But I went out real quick to check some stiffs.
Here we go. Boogie with another illegal screen. He's getting frustrated.
Okay, now I'm live, so now I'm ahead of you.
Very familiar. Malone's upset on behalf of Cousins.
That's funny that they're back together.
I love it. Ooh, he's got 5 fouls, too. Maybe he can foul out.
He's played like 6 minutes.
It's impressive.
Gosh, number 7 is just a head flopper. Big shot by Denver. They go up by 6. We love it. We just got to answer now. Oh, boy. It's going to get out of hand quick.
How far behind am I right now?
Boy. It's 8.
This is not good.
I'll pause it. I got Mitchell bringing the ball down after the big dunk. Let me know when you get there.
Big dunk.
All right.
85-77. That's where I'm at.
Yep,
Mitchell's dribbling it up.
Kings down 8 with 10:48 left in the fourth. Devin Chinza. That wasn't even close to me saying his name or shooting.
Very bad at shooting threes this year.
Offensive. Kick him out.
Is that 6? Did they just hook his arm? Is that what happened?
Yeah, he's doing the Rodman thing.
Loca's jumping back and forth between ours and Tyler's. I can feel it right now. But we do appreciate you being here, Loca.
Maybe she was buying a hat.
Maybe she was buying it. I didn't check our email to see if that went through yet.
That could be what it was. She's just...
Colby, you need to check out our merch page. Go buy a Kang's hat. Totally worth it.
Everyone's doing it. We have like so many sales that we just don't know what to do with the money.
I don't even know how if we even get the money because no one's ever bought one except you and me. But they're fantastic hats. Ooh, a 3 from Metu. Let's go.
Why not? The guy's an MVP caliber tonight. I'm just happy that Boogie's in because that means that Jokic is not. Wow, what a pass by Boogie. So if you guys want to know, Zach's going to go ahead and put the Streamlabs down there in the chat. Are you?
If you're on Twitch, you'll see it.
And if you're not, go on Twitch, follow the Spivey Special Podcast, because everyone needs to be doing that because Twitch is where we're trying to take off the most. We need all the help we can get because we're both fat. So Streamlabs/Streamlabs1 Spivey.
You were close, Troy.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Get a hat. You can get a mug.
Loca, you should get the sweater and tell us how it is because I want that hoodie. But I need someone to try it on and tell me if it's softer or what.
Nothing says Florida like a good hoodie.
Mm-hmm. They will wear a lot of hoodies in Florida.
There's your boy Mitchell for 3. Nowhere close.
Ooh, that's a good step back, though. they're good looks. Like, he gets the space, but maybe they're giving him the space because he's bad.
Devin Chinza. He's got. Give me his stats. Do you have the box score up in front of
I
you?
have the box score up. I'll take a look at it.
He's got to be 1 for like 8
He is
for
currently
3.
0 for 5 total, 0 for 3 from 3, and Mitchell's 1 for 4 from 3. Kings are shooting 32% from 3. Led by
that's
Fox,
better than normal.
that's 3 for 5. Go Fox. Go, best friend.
Yeah, Fox is actually. Oh my gosh, that's such a block. That is such a block. So Kings down 7. 9:09 left in the fourth. This lineup. How bad is Gentry at like coaching? I understand Sabonis isn't playing, but he just keeps throwing the corners. He's trying to do a puzzle with just middle pieces. He's not even doing the edges. It's just awful. I can't
It's
stand
like
it.
he's like he's picking these lineups sarcastically. He's like, it'd be
Yeah.
funny.
You know what we should do is we should see how many times Mitchell.
Let's keep calling plays for Mitchell and DiVincenzo where they get open threes.
There, Barnes will hit a 3 for you. Nowhere close. Oh boy.
He's been pretty cold. He was really hot to start the season, and
It's not good. He doesn't want to get traded. He's like, if I just am terrible, no one will want to trade for me. Basically, is what we're going with here.
Mm-hmm. Kings down 7, 8.5 to go. Maybe we can go on a little run. We need to get Fox back in the game if we have any chance of winning this game. Maybe they don't want to win.
That's why Fox
Can
isn't
Fox
playing.
not play 8 minutes in a row?
What if they lift Sabonis' suspension? He just comes out of the tunnel.
Oh, here he comes. I think Gentry heard me.
Probably. I'm telling you, they listen to this podcast. You know who I haven't seen?
Only to
is
me,
Alex
though, not
Len.
when you say things. Yeah, Len's not coming back in. That can't happen.
Trey Lyles is in, though. That's huge. That's our probably second best player.
Oh, A-Gap bought a snapback. We're going to have to check it out. A-Gap, which one did you buy? I would really like to know that because I want to click it and see what happens. Colby, you're my best friend in the entire world.
We're just slinging merch tonight, everyone. Slinging merch since 63.
Kings down 4, although on the screen it says they're down 1, so I'm excited to see this next possession.
Fox for 3. The crowd is going nuts right now, both of them.
Boom.
Kings cut it to 1, 747.
Cleopatra.
We got old guys.
Colby, was it this one here? The black and white Spivey Special Podcast one?
Oh, yeah. That's the best one. Everyone that's good looking wears that one. Loca with the hat purchased 2.
Whoa.
Did she really? I'm just saying that. I don't know.
It didn't show up on the thing yet, so maybe she's...
She's designing her own. That's what it is. I feel like Loca, she's a camo hat person. Which one did Colby get? Or you don't be clicking stuff though.
Oh, I just click things.
I know. Well, last week I clicked the screen and got out of Zoom,
Yeah,
so that's good. What is this? A touchscreen laptop? Ah!
All right, so I got to figure out how to tell Streamlabs to stop yelling at people for being excited. A-Gap, we are not yet affiliated, so you can't subscribe yet. We're very close. We have a hard time doing 7 in a month because we have small kids.
You might see like a 3-minute video. If this one ends up really good stats or we need one show, you might see a 3-minute video tomorrow.
Maybe we'll just go live from the golf course.
I don't think that's dangerous. After some drinks, we're already going to be on YouTube, so.
All right, let's see. Ooh, he got the white hat with the black bill. Spivey Special Podcast hat. That's a sick hat.
Just slinging merch.
That's a sick hat. I don't know if you have any of the snapbacks from Streamlabs, but they were very comfortable, and I really enjoy this hat. And I'm not a big snapback guy.
Because you have an Animal 916 one too, right?
I don't have the hat. I have his T-shirt and his coffee mug that I was actually drinking out of tonight.
Nice. That's a really good mug there.
Can I do this? Can I do this without dropping it? Whoa.
Spooky.
Spooky. The mug is pretty awesome. All right, 1 point game, Troy.
Yeah, what are they doing?
This is not how you tank.
I'm way ahead of you again, I think. Who are you seeing Morgan Reagan on the screen?
I just came back from commercial break. That's where I'm at.
Are you seeing a young kid with his arms crossed? Let me know when you get to there.
I just got Morgan Reagan, so I think I'm like 10 seconds behind you, which is totally cool.
Where's the arm crossed kid?
I don't think I've made it to arm cross kid, but I'm excited to see who you're talking about.
After you get out of Morgan, it's an arm cross
Momo?
kid with some old guy.
Okay, crosshair. I got him.
Okay, let me know when it goes in Malone or someone's talking to two players on the court.
Okay, got it.
All right. That's what we do here.
Very technical what we do here.
Yeah, if you guys have to ask, you can't afford it. So Kings in a 1 point game. This is when it gets a little dicey. They've just shut Jokic down. I think he's going to start to eat. I'd be shocked if he wasn't on the court, which he is. That's enough Boogie comeback tour. Jokic.
All right, Kings, let's do it.
Just win it. Just freaking win it. Why not? We don't care.
Can we just get to the 11 seed for no reason? All right, so Troy, Kings are currently in the 6th seed for the draft. No team in the history of the 6th seed in the current draft odds has ever moved up. So we need them to go down or up. 6 is bad juju.
Well, we're always worst, whatever we can get. We just get the worst.
That's a different kind. Ooh, stepped out of bounds. That's my favorite call.
He's been doing that. Honestly, he's been doing that all game. So I don't know why they just started calling it.
Well, his dad's not there to tell him he didn't step out of bounds. So
it's a favorite call. We're right there. We're going that way. 19 turnovers by Denver. It's been a pretty sloppy game on both sides of the ball. Impressive. But Kings are hanging.
Little turnover ski? No, almost.
Yeah, look what he did. Stepped on the line. We're going to go the other way with it. So 6:52 left in the fourth. Kings down by 1. This is interesting. No idea how this game's going to end. I think Kevin's really happy he's at the game tonight now. It's ended up turning into a pretty good game. This is going to be a very good
basketball game. I was expecting a blowout. I was ready with the sarcastic, very negative comments, but this has been a fun game.
How much longer is Mitchell going to stay on the court? Just probably more for defense than anything else?
I think that's the only reason he's out there. Well,
so
it's either him or DiVincenzo, and they're both going to miss all the threes. Mitchell's probably better at defense.
You put Holiday back in. Is he not in?
He's also terrible at threes.
But he's been playing good defense.
Well, they've all
been. His brother's good shooter, though.
Can we get his brother?
One of them. Probably get stuck with Aaron, though.
Yeah, we wouldn't get the good one.
We wouldn't get Drew. So Kings are all tied up. One more for Jones at the line. Ooh, misses it. So we're all tied. Jokic with probably his 100th rebound tonight. 87-87 with 6:36
He's got 33 and 16, only 6 assists. So we need like a crazy 6-minute stretch to see the triple-double. We missed it last game.
By 1, right?
Yeah, by 1.
He's just gonna eat Jones up.
That was a
good
very impressive spin move ski right there. Kings down 2.
He'd be good at dizzy bat.
Can we get... Oh, we finally made one! Mitchell!
Just end the game and give him the ball. That's one of those things. That game ball goes to Mitchell. He's never made one in his life. We're halfway through the fourth of the Kings. Got a 1-point lead. Kings this quarter are 4 of 9 for 3. All of those misses are DiVincenzo.
Colby, I'm not sure what we're rooting for at this point. I don't want the Kings to win mathematically, but it's hard to root for Boogie.
We do. We want him to win always, as much as we hate to say it. That was a travel, right? Yeah.
He looks very embarrassed, so it must be.
Does he, though? I don't think he gets the rules. Kings up 1. Again, don't look at the screen of the score. I can't, which is nice. So Kings up 1 with 5:29 left in the ball game.
Not great defense.
Kings down 1.
Kings down.
Another good. Defense has been really good. This looked like at halftime, especially, was going to be way over. Now I don't even know if we're going to get to the over.
Colby, you need to text me and tell me how to tell Nightbot to stop yelling at people. I don't even remember setting it up, so.
We're not used to people watching. I think that might be the thing.
Everyone's very excited with their all caps tonight. I love it.
There's a lot going on right now. Kings are only down by 1 with 5 minutes left against Denver without their best player tonight. It's one of those, like, someone just has to step up. And Jokic just fouling Barnes. I'd tee him up, too. We got a timeout. There's just so much going on right now. Zach's over here typing.
Yeah, I got it.
got
Oh, no, I think I
timeouts.
just typed that into the... Who knows
Chat.
what I'm doing? Who knows what I'm doing here, Troy? I'm typing into boxes. I don't know where they go. Summer's coming to join me. This is a good pod.
Always.
What a good game tonight, Troy. I was not expecting this. I thought we were going to have to wing it during the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this is like so much better than what was going to happen in the fourth quarter if it was not a close game. But yeah, again, we'll be joining the Golf Fanatics on Sunday. It usually takes them about a week to get the video edited. So if you don't follow them on YouTube, go ahead and follow them on YouTube, Instagram, everywhere you can find them, Golf Fanatics. They do a really good job of playing different golf games and checking out different courses in Northern California. And they even go to Vegas at times. They go to Mexico at times. Their videos are really cool. One of them on there, one of them actually got a hole-in-one, which is the rarest thing of rare. So check them out, Golf Fanatics. They're going to be playing a 2-man scramble against the Spivey Special podcast this Sunday at Timber Creek. And they're actually going to be on our show also on Monday. We're not sure if we're going to go live or if we're going to tape it. We'll probably just go live because that's what we do. And then we'll just go spoilers or just talk very vaguely. We'll just have to decide what we want to do from there. Just so much going on tonight. It's amazing. There's bears and there's cats and there's horses.
There's a man on fire.
Selling hats.
Oh, Colby, don't even. He did. The A-Gap podcast just challenged us to a 2-man scramble. You don't even have two people that are good at golf. Who's good at golf on the A-Gap? Don't even.
Stop it. Tom, I know, is not good at golf. Just by knowing Tom a little bit. I don't think that's in his wheelhouse. Tom's good at a lot of things, but I don't think golf's one of them. Is that true? Have you ever golfed with Tom?
I've never golfed with Tom, I don't think.
Has Tom ever golfed?
That I don't know. Maybe?
I'm going to move towards probably not. I bet Colby's decent. Okay, I might be behind you now. What do you got going on the screen?
A highlight. Barnes is walking away from something.
I got Jokic spinning.
Yeah, Colby, you don't want that heat. Although we would gladly play you.
Yeah, we don't care about nothing.
Huge
let's get it.
Dunk ski by Fox. The Kings are up 1 with 4.5 to go.
Oh my gosh, Zach, I'm way behind you now.
What is going on?
Okay, what do you have on the clock right now?
I have 4:39.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty close to the one that we have on the screen. I think that's the same amount.
Tell me when you're at 4:26.
Okay, we gotta wait for the game to start back up.
What do you mean?
Well, the clock stop at 4:39. All right.
Oh, 4:39.
36.
I'm at 4:18.
Okay. I'm at 4:33.
No, tell me when you're. Okay, tell me you're at 4:16. Sorry,
okay.
4:16.
Okay. 9 more seconds, Trey. We'll get it.
This is what they call gold in the podcasting.
Yeah, this is what we all want. All right, 4:16.
Okay.
Boom.
So Kings up 1. Fox.
That's a good look. That's his shot. That's a good spot.
That's a great shot.
We'll take that.
That's usually the outcome too when the game's on the line. So Fox is like so clutch. Gosh. Just get some stops or let them score. I don't even know. Big
Oh,
three in the
boy.
corner.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Austin.
Oh, boy.
Kings down 2, 3:46 left. Oh, my offensive foul. I'm glad Mitchell's in
Oh.
the game, though.
Can
Good
he
old
just play
Gentry.
all-time defense? Can we do that? And we'll just let
4 on
Fox cook
5 on the
against
end.
the other side?
That's such a flop, though. Like, a grown man's going to be able to throw another grown man like
A
that.
grown man that's smaller than the other one?
I mean, maybe if he was
If you
off
tried to body check me,
balance.
I wouldn't go backwards like that.
Unless you got going backwards because of inertia
I've got a lot of inertias.
principles there. So Kings down 2, 3:25 left in the ball game. This is going to be a fun little finish here. Definitely the over's not going to hit, so if you bet that, I apologize in advance if you follow my blog where it says life's too short to bet the under.
Oh, bad defense. They just lose the guy. It hits a mid-range shot. Kings down 4. 3:15
Good.
to go.
Great timeout, Gentry. That's just going to turn all the momentum. Oh my gosh, he's so terrible.
Well, maybe they
I
got
miss
to.
Luke
I think
Walton.
they need to take Mitchell out. So I think that's what the timeout's for. He cannot be on this team
I
when
miss
they come
Luke
back
Walton.
in. Did you say that? I guess you know what. I kind of do too.
You don't think Luke Walton could figure something out with Sabonis?
I didn't like a lot of things that Luke Walton did, but we didn't really have a
No.
very good team.
Well, it doesn't matter what the coach is as fans. You can't like what people are doing.
Right. We didn't like
When
his
you
demeanor.
win-
He was very
when you-
defeated.
When you win 30 games every year, I mean, you're going to hate something the coach is doing.
Can we just get Tom? Can we get Tibbs for one season next year just to get them like in gear? And then we get rid of Tibbs and get somebody new, like as a stopgap when the Knicks fire Tibbs at the end of the season.
I say you hire, what's his name? Mark Jackson.
Ooh, okay.
Let him get him really good, and then just bring in somebody else and we'll win the championship.
Do we get prime Steph Curry in the trade too?
Mm-hmm. I think Mark Jackson would be a good fit. I don't know if he'd leave broadcasting or want to come to the Kings.
Has he coached since the Warriors though?
No, that's true. That's what Luke Walton looked good when he filled in for the Warriors.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's easy to win when you got all the pieces.
Yeah, I don't know if I want that or not.
You're playing just
All right,
pawns.
close games.
Chess.
We got some people coming in to watch the end of this game. If you're just joining us now, we're the Spivey Special Podcast. Follow
Check
us
out the
on
merch.
Twitch and Facebook and
Check out the
YouTube.
merch. Streamlabs/Streamlabs 1.com.
Try. You're embarrassing.
Absolutely.
Ooh, Barnesy with a big 3. Kings cut it to 1. 3:04 to
Right.
go. Here we go. Can the
Well,
Kings
there's
get a little lead here and then blow it?
No, they won't get the lead. Jokic is just going to get the ball on the elbow. You're like a second ahead of me, by the way.
Ooh, good. I like to be the one. All right. Jones, Jokic, 1-on-1.
You got to send help. You got to send
Oh,
help.
good D. They sent help. They blocked it out of bounds. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. I'm sure the
That
Kings
happened
will
last
lose
possession,
some guy on
too.
defense and get a wide open 15
I think
footer.
that's what Gentry talked to him at the timeout about. Hey guys, listen, we don't really want to win, so
Let's quadruple team one of the guys on the inbound.
I
Ooh,
just
that's an
sucks
air
that
ball.
Jokic.
Is that a shot clock? Oh, okay. Kings with the ball down 1, 2:32 to go. Foxy's got the ball. And he got it stripped. Fair enough.
Sounds about right. Do we really want to win though? That's the question.
No, we don't. We want them to be close and we want some chemistry and we want to see one of these other guys that are not Sabonis or Fox play good. Oh, Kings lose
Jokic.
the... Barnes wouldn't get down to grab the ball. Offensive rebound. Another missed shot. Another offensive rebound. And Jokic, dad moves him in and one. Yikes.
It's just not even fair the game that Jokic is playing compared to what the Kings are playing.
He's just so much girthier. He's got a lot of momentums.
Yeah, there's no way Jones has to. I like Jones a lot, but he's got to hit the weight room if he's going to be a big in the NBA. I know it's different when you're going against Jokic, but
Jokic,
needs 3
36 and
assists.
18. He needs 3 more
Oh,
assists.
so he makes this.
Kings
Way
are
to pimp
down
it.
4.
Minute 55 left in the ball game.
Fox way short and sideways. You can't beat both.
Challenge. So the Kings made it close. They're going to lose. We're all about it. Hashtag tank, tank, tank.
Tank, Philadelphia.
I'm just glad they left Mitchell in the game, though.
Good little bump, runner, floater.
And the bucket. Nice.
There we go. That's what we need. Kings are going to be down 7.
I'm glad that this game doesn't mean anything.
It's literally the same move that Mitchell did on him, just from the other way. And Mitchell got called with the offensive foul.
Right? He backs into Mitchell.
That'll show up in the after game report.
No, it won't. They don't even ride him anymore in Kings game. So Mitchell doesn't like his shirt tucked in. Kings down 7, but they got the ball. Doug Christie, he's being positive. Shocker there.
Do we know why Holmes is out tonight? Does it say?
I think hangnail.
Hangnail? He ate too much Taco Bell for lunch, so he just in case, he's sitting this one out.
Explosive diarrhea, I think, was the official term. So it looks like the Kings aren't going to win, which we're all about. I'm just happy we're slinging merch. Thanks again to the A-Gap podcast.
Colby, you are a legend.
And Loca buying a sweatshirt.
Allegedly?
Florida. It won't clear till tomorrow, so. This was actually a fun game. I was worried it was going to be a blowout.
Travis said, bring me a hat in the Facebook chat. I missed it. He's watching on Facebook. Travis, you need to just order one like a grown-up and it comes to your house.
It's a lot easier.
Streamlabs.com/Spivey special podcast 1/merch.
There's 5 different
I do not deliver them myself.
5 different assortments.
Delivers it. Travis, just get on it. I'll send you the link. I'll text it to you.
A-Gap saying, just do it, Travis. Just do it.
So I ran into Travis the other night. Or at Kings with basically an airball 3.
Nice.
Little Trey Lyles offensive rebound. Another short 3.
Can't miss them all if you don't keep shooting. So it looks like Denver's going to go ahead and take this one to Funky Town, but that's all right.
Kings down 7 with a minute to go. Gonna need a stop here. Rivers with the brick. Kings got the ball. Let's see if we can get a bucket. Then we need
Make it a little bit interesting.
Then we got some funny math going on. Fox can't guard him. And one.
Ooh.
And one.
I think you get another attempt.
You get an extra attempt at the free throw, but it is Fox with less than a minute left, so we'll see if he actually makes it.
If he has to make it, he'll miss them. So just simple mathematics.
He doesn't really need to make it though, because they're still
true.
down
He's kind of just stat padding.
Oh, he's got to get to 30. He's got 29. He's got to get it. Then. Yeah. He's got 10 assists though tonight. Go Foxy. I just can't believe
that there's 10 made shots by the Kings with the lineups that they've had tonight.
All right, Kings got it to 4. Gonna need a stop here.
Usually that helps in the game of basketball to get some stops. So
This game is over without a stop here, so we'll see what happens.
In all honesty, though, they've only given up 40 points in the second half, right? Wasn't it
So if you're going to
62?
foul him 30 feet away from the basket, why did we wait that long to do that?
Sometimes you just got to wait 14 seconds before you foul.
What a terrible foul. A reach-in foul after you let them burn off like 12 seconds off the clock? That doesn't make any sense.
It does if you're Alvin Gentry.
The tank commander made that call. He's got a little earpiece. He's got a little Houston
Foul.
Astros.
Now, pretend like you don't know what's going on.
Mhm.
Foul. All right, got him. So it looks like Kings down
McNair's
4.
like banging on a trash can somewhere.
Yeah. Why are these pipes keep being struck?
Fox with another basket. Now they have to foul. Complicated math time. Jokic is their
They've got to
big
miss
free throw shooter.
They've got to miss free throws, and we got to hoist some threes.
I don't understand why they can't just foul people. Why do they have to let them take 10 seconds off the clock each time?
Zach, it's just a simple
Fox
game.
is the
of tank
fastest
gate.
guy in the NBA, and he couldn't foul Jokic?
I'd watch Fox race Big Baby Davis.
Could he race a zebra?
He could. I don't know if he'd win.
Shadow
Zebras
Jacinko raced a zebra.
Did he beat the zebra? I can't remember.
I think he did because I don't think the zebra realized he was racing until it was too late. If I remember correctly.
I'd say it's got to be separate heats. I don't think you can go zebra versus Ocho.
Can we do
You
Ocho versus Fox? Can we get prime Ocho in some sort of like...
Have you ever seen the thing where they put Tyreek Hill's speed like up against like
a cheetah?
No, they put Tyreek Hill's speed up against like Bolt.
Oh, he's...
And has his line. He's slower.
JL, thank you for joining just in time to say go Denver as the King is losing. We appreciate that.
We are rooting for Denver as well, so joke's on you.
Yeah, we're in full tank mode right now. This is fantastic. Kings look competent. They only gave up 106 so far to the Nuggets. They don't have their best player. This is a win all across the board.
Win, 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 win.
I might write a song about tonight. That's how excited I'm about this right now.
You should. You're an excellent artist.
Mm-hmm.
Always have been. So it looks like the Kings are probably going to lose. Down 6.
It's not looking good, Trey.
5.9 seconds. I'm not great at math, but I don't think it's going to go well here.
Sending big love from flag that I don't know. Troy, do you have the Facebook chat up? Can you...
I don't. Can you describe the flag?
It's got a blue stripe and a red stripe, horizontal, and then there's like a yellow triangle on the left-hand side. Should have paid attention. No, Ukraine's blue and yellow.
Okay, say it again. I'm going to look it up.
Okay, it's yellow triangle on the left.
Yellow
blue stripe on the top, red
triangle
stripe on the bottom.
Flag. This is what you want. We just guess.
I'm going to guess it's the Philippines because that's where all our fans live, Troy.
Flag of St. Lucia. No.
All right, Kings down 6. Philippines, I guessed it. All right. Love it.
Yes, Philippines. They are all about our show.
Kings are down 6. It says final on here, so I guess we don't have to watch the end of it.
Well, I turned it off like an hour and a half ago, so that's why I haven't said anything about what was occurring. All right,
final score, Denver wins by 6. Kings keep it close, though, so fantastic.
I'm just happy for the people in attendance. They at least got a close game, even though Sabonis got unfairly suspended. It's like, come on, who really cares? Let him hit the refs.
He should get to just put his hands on a ref every once in a while. He hasn't suspended in like 6 years. This is absolutely outrageous. I still don't think that they win this game. I think
Oh,
Nuggets just
no.
try harder if Sabonis is there.
Yeah. I think the Nuggets kind of walk through this one, especially in the second half. I think they finished with only 43, 44 points in the second half with 62 in the first. So kind of an ugly second half. That's the only way the Kings really stayed in it. Down 12 at half, finished +6 in the second half. So you
Fox
took
looked
the Kings.
outrageously good yet again. Huge second half for Fox. Finished with 32 and 10 assists. 3 turnovers, though. That's the most he's had in a while. He's one of the few that were actually positive today.
Let me
DiVincenzo
guess.
and Lyles were -12 and 14.
Yikes.
And everyone else was like pretty close to even.
Yeah, DiVincenzo didn't have very good minutes tonight. I don't think he fit in the game flow of tonight. What was he? 0 for 100 from the field?
Who was
0
that?
of 5, I
DiVincenzo?
think.
0
0
for
5, I
5
think.
total. 0 for 3 from 3. His only stat was a block and a turnover and a foul in 12 minutes. That's impressive.
You say he got a rebound?
No rebounds, no assists, no steals, just a
In
block, a
12
turnover, and a foul in 12 minutes.
in 12 minutes you can't get a rebound.
No. It's not like Sabonis is out there taking 20 of them.
That's so bad. What did Jokic finish with?
Jokic finished with 38 and 18 with 7 assists and 2 blocks and a steal. Yowzers. 15 for 24 from the field.
I bet Calvin Ridley took him in FanDuel.
Probably. Oh,
We
that's the
even
other one we
mentioned
didn't.
that.
That's
Your
crazy.
thoughts on that?
I think that's the right call. I think if you're the NFL, you got to put your foot down. It sucks that it's Calvin Ridley and not just some random dude.
Like a backup tackle or something.
You have to set that. Now that your FanDuel ads on everything, you have to put your foot down, and sucks. You got to know better. That's like the one thing you can't do in sports is bet on the games. Ask Pete Rose.
So $1,500 bet ended up costing him $11 million. It's classic.
That's pretty good.
Those are terrible odds.
Mm-hmm. It would have been better if he at least hit his parlay.
I didn't see the bets. Did he lose all 3 bets?
I believe so. It was a 3, a 5, and an 8 game parlay. On
Football,
a week
right?
that he took
Obviously.
off for mental health reasons.
Had to bet.
Yeah, he had to get his bets in. He did bet for the Falcons to win, though, which is probably why he lost all his parlays.
Yeah, what is he doing?
He's like, dude, you're not there. You're their best player.
All right.
Good show, Troy. A lot of energy.
Great
a lot of fun.
show.
Good game.
Fire.
Good job by
Great
these
game.
Kings. We'll get some merch. We had Loca. We had people from the Philippines. What a great night.
Just so many things going on that just got out of hand. So again, Spy Social Podcast, you guys go ahead, buy some merch. Zach will give you the site.
ScreenLabs.com/Spivey Special Podcast 1/merch. I will add it again to the chat on Twitch if you are joining us there, which you should because it's pretty awesome.
Tweeting it up.
Ooh, Nightbot warned me too. I love it.
Nightbot needs to get a hobby.
I will do whatever I want, Nightbot. You don't tell me.
Quit trying to do well with your podcast. I am so mad.
All right, Troy. Do you have anything else, sir?
Zach, you're fat.
Troy, you're fat. Later.
Recording stopped.
All right, we have stopped recording the podcast. I am going to figure out how to send this raid over to Tyler again.
Oh, we're still going, so I have to keep my shirt on.
You do have, yeah, I mean, you don't have to. You're still
now
live
we're
on the internet.
talking. That's fine. You did a whole show without a shirt.
I did do that. That was pretty awesome.
I had to play it off of Frankenstein's fat foot.
All right, we typed in, or is it?
I'm still watching this.
Did I do it wrong? We're still there. It didn't do what I wanted it to do.
Yeah, this is kind of weird
is not
now. Did you do air raid?
Well, I think I have to do /raid. Maybe that's what I did wrong.
This is what you call high volume viewership.
Let's see if that works this time. I'm just going to keep typing things in the chat until we get there.
Mm-hmm. And then Nightbot's going to get What are you trying to do? I'm Nightbot.
Nightbot is so mad right now. All right, well, if you're joining us now, I am going to be sending the show over to Animal 916. Here we come. We're headed over there. We're going to watch some Madden, so hang in there. We will be watching some Maddens.
Ooh, you sent me over.
Party over here.
Flurry of defense to end that third quarter, Kyle, to get back in.
I can hear him in the background on your thing.
Mm-hmm.